What made these holes?
Peggy's wondering what made these holes. Burrowing creatures. Come on back, baby. This could be our spot right here, y'all. Peggy, where you going?
Take me in your arms, do just what you want. You're the one I trust. I belong to you, and I'll always be around.
Hey, what's up, fam?
Hey, family.
Okay, so right now we're still on a path, basically. It's what do you call it? Improved roads, just a little bit of concrete. Not concrete, but a little bit of pebbles embedded into the dirt. Saying goodbye to the vehicle and all the comforts of modern society.
Did you lock the door?
I did lock the door. So we're gonna try to get off this path and try to do a little bit of exploring here. But when I'm looking, I'm thinking we should stay over here close to this lake over here, because we got a water source and it drains away from the site. And we got some trees for a improvised shelter. I was hoping we had to walk a little bit further, but this is the spot right there. Peggy's talking about spider webs and holes in the ground.
Oh, I can't do it.
She's already saying she can't do it. She can do it, y'all.
These are fresh dug up holes in the ground. They're not old. Something is out here.
Yeah. So,
Oh, look at the holes. Like, what made these holes?
this is the spot right here.
What made these holes?
Peggy's wondering what made these holes. Burrowing creatures. Come on back, baby. This could be our spot right here, y'all. Peggy, where you going? Where you going, though? We'll be back, folks.
So after a little calm down period, Peggy was very helpful. This brings up our first lesson of the day. Don't wait till a survival scenario to learn how to tie a good non-slip knot. I taught Peggy a square knot, and I myself used a bowline knot to secure the cords of our shelter. I can't express how difficult it would be to try to secure items in the dark or in the rain with the granny knots that we are used to using, that people are used to using. With these non-slip knots, we were able to erect this little shelter in under 3 minutes or so. So, first lesson, good to go.
We're in a pretty low improvised shelter. I was telling Peggy the reason why. See, the idea is that we're supposed to be able to use this as a shade type shelter during the day, but we have to use it as a tent at night. And that way, all we gotta do is lower the flap. Let me show you the flap I'm talking about. See, there it is. So all we gotta do is lower that front flap, and now we got a tent already. We got a triangle tent. During the day, it's gonna keep us shade, provide some wind protection from the back, and look what's directly in front of us. A humongous water source. Okay. So also we're located at the top of on top of a hill. So that way, if it started to rain, the water will wash down away from us instead of washing down towards us. And that way you probably won't get washed out if it starts to be in the side of a storm. You also got to trick the trees above you for widowmakers. That's like old, dead, large branches that could fall down on you in the middle of the night. And so it was kind of tough trying to find 4 trees in a tight vicinity and stuff like this, but this is just a survival type improvised shelter. We're not planning on living out here.
No, we're not.
No,
So our next task is to build a fire. So I need to clear out a lot of this pine straw and dead leaves that could be used as kindle if we start a fire around it. It took me a little while. You got to dig pretty deep to get to all the roots and everything. And I actually had to spread out even a little bit bigger, even though I was making a small fire. So it's important to make sure you clear away as much as you can to try to stay safe.
Hey fam, Peggy has collected, hey Peg.
Hi.
Peggy has collected a nice little pile of what I call pencil-sized pieces of branches. These are the good branches because they're dry enough to where you can bend them and they break. Got a nice little snap sound. So that means there's enough dryness in there the way it's good for a fire. And over here, I cleared off a tiny space. We're gonna make a very small fire, but this is gonna be the bed of the teepee, the base of the teepee. And I'm gonna build my teepee up, add some petroleum jelly soaked cotton balls to the top of the stage, on top of the base, and see if we can get a spark from my ferro rod.
Let's watch. He's using a very good strategy. He's trying to get all the branches up to the top, and we're gonna watch him execute this glorious blaze. As you see, he strategically places the, what do you call those branches, sir?
I call them pencils.
A pencil, as he gloriously places those pencil branches. As you could see, they snap at the whim of his muscular fingers.
Somebody's been out here too long.
As he breaks branch after branch after branch, we see the strength that he's been holding back for so long.
Now remember, we just want to be able to see if we can start a fire. Once we get this fire to where we know it's caught, we're gonna put this fire right out. I've got water here from the lake, and once the fire catches, we're just gonna put it right out because we don't want to risk anything out in this environment. In a survival scenario, we would clear this area out and try to find some rocks or just get a much bigger area and try to contain it to that area. Hey, what's going on, fam?
Hi. It's a little cold out, but that's it.
The fire was cool. It's still going right now. Hold on a second. Yeah. So we're just keeping an eye on it to make sure it don't escape. I got the water on the side over here. We didn't use really big pieces of fuel wood because we know you're supposed to burn for a little short period of time and then we're going to extinguish it. But I learned a little bit about it. Like, it's good to have some pine straw to keep the fire going because it takes a little while for the small pencil-sized wood to catch on fire, and it takes even longer for what I call the hot dog-sized wood. And then we would have the toilet paper roll size, and then you get the arm-sized wood. The arm size is supposed to last a long period of time. I got a couple of hot dog-sized pieces of wood on the fire right now, and it's still going. Mm-hmm. That's why the flame is still going right now.
And it feels good.
And it feels good. We're not that close to it right now, but if we were sitting real close to it, we have a nice heat and everything. It was just a little too smoky for sitting right next to us. But we're able to use the ferro rod. And the cotton balls, as soon as the spark hit the cotton ball with the petroleum jelly, it just lit right up.
Lit right up. So that was great.
Yeah. So improvised shelter, fire. Now we gotta do a little cooking.
Okay.
We're gonna probably walk around a little bit just because we out here in the woods and get ourselves warmed back up. But we're gonna do a little walk, and then we're gonna put the fire out, of course, before we leave anywhere.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna walk, and then we're gonna cook something to eat. Then we're gonna decide what to do after that. Maybe wait till nightfall or something. We'll just see what happens. You got anything, babe?
I have nothing.
Nothing. All right, having fun. She's still smiling, so I'm happy. But Peggy got a little camo hat and camo pants on, like she's doing this stuff for real.
I am doing it for real. I'm roughing it.
This is a great spot.
It's beautiful out here.
Peggy said if we get a camper, she's willing to camp out over a weekend.
Yeah, when we leave here, there's a camp thing, campsite. I don't know what you call it, but we're gonna go talk to them and see if we can rent one for the weekend.
Yeah. It took a while to get that fire out. So, hey guys, be careful. You're going to go out there and try to start a fire. You gotta make sure it's all the way out. Just because you don't see any flames or no red spots. I poured water all over it, drowned it, pushed it down with a shovel, and I kept watching it, and all of a sudden you start seeing little red embers coming up again. So I had to put 3 jars of water on that one little tiny fire. So, but look at this lake. Ain't that beautiful? Peggy got a little backpack on. Hey, baby. Look at this beautiful lake. Man, I don't need a survival situation to come out here again. I'm coming back out here. I like this. Hey, what's up, fam?
Hey.
So Peggy and I decided to add on to our little adventure today, a little 3-mile ruck march. Got our bags with us. Now we on the path again, but this is all about being able to walk and carry our equipment for extended distances and stuff. So that's task number 3 for the day. Improvise shelter, start a fire, test out your rucking capabilities.
I am stuck in the middle. Yeah, I'm stuck in between. I'm stuck in a position. I'm just a machine. So you're stuck in the middle, huh? I guess we're stuck in between. Life is a riddle, yeah. And I don't know what it means, no. This is what it feels like. But you're not alone, 'cause I'm just like you. Let's share out and hitchhike. There is nothing we can't do. Ooh, babe, as long as I got you.
Hey, what's going on, fam?
Hi.
That 3 miles just flew by.
Yeah, it didn't fly by.
Hey.
It feels amazing outside, and I think I could camp as long as we could pull, you know,
A third wheel.
a third wheel behind the truck.
So
It's
Peggy,
not so bad, honestly.
she was smiling the whole time, y'all. She's having a good time. She's having a good time out here today. And then she wanted a little extra motivation. Let's give her some motivation.
Oh no!
Left, pick it up, your left. Left, pick it up, your left. Your left, right. Right, oh, left, right. Stay in step, right. Right, oh, left, right, left. Here we go again.
No, I'm not singing.
The same old stuff again.
Same old stuff again.
Walking down the avenue.
Walking down the avenue.
4x4 and 2x2.
4x4, 2x2.
I love this stuff, boy. She joined in on me. I didn't think she would do it.
This is
Hi.
good. I'm enjoying myself, seriously, guys. I could go camping.
She thinks she's a camper now, y'all.
No, not that. But
Oh.
I like it because it's peaceful, quiet, nature all around.
Yeah, it feels so good.
It does. It feels amazing. I know I use that word a lot today, but I'm enjoying it.
Okay. I love it. And we started walking and exploring, and look what we found. They got a nice little safe fire pit right here with a little round thing. Look at this. I know it's cheating. I know it's cheating. But if you just want to practice making a fire in a safe situation, I think that's what we're going to try to do with Peggy. Try to build something up and see if Peggy can start a fire. Try to pull it apart a little bit, get the fibers sticking out. There you go. And then just make a messy with it. There you go. It's just really messy, yeah. All right, just put it anywhere on there. All right. All right, so we got a base of some pieces of wood. We got some pine straw for kindling. And we got some pencil-sized sticks. It's just gonna be a short one. We just wanna see if we can get it lit. Get very close to it. Ooh, that was almost it. There you, ooh, almost. There it is. There it is.
I did it. Hey, I did it.
So that's gonna burn for a second. Now it's gonna start getting the straw. It's gonna grow really fast. And once it hits those other cotton balls, it's gonna really go up. There it goes.
I started a fire.
And that's a full fire. I'm not gonna add anything to it. If it burns out, it burns out.
Yeah, I think we should just let it burn out.
Oh, that's good. The shadow made it look more, you can see it more visibly. There you go. Look at that.
Yeah, you can see it starting to brown now.
Yeah.
When you look in there, you see that brown fluid?
That's crazy. There's no flame visible, but you can hear it burning.
So this comes from my EDC kit. So we have the spoon and the old fork.
Bam. Hey, y'all. Right now, Peggy is cooking on the folding stove over here. And I realized that I just don't know when to let well enough alone. We just sitting out here, Peggy's talking about enjoying and adopting the camping life. And I just wanted to show her something that I thought was cool. So let me just show you what I showed her. This is a snake skin. Some snake has shed its skin. Looks to be about a couple weeks old. And so Peggy took that as a sign that snakes are out here. But ain't snake skin supposed to be luxurious?
Not when it's attached to the snake.
So yeah, I probably shouldn't have showed her that, because she was like, okay, so I'm ready to go now. I'm like, no, that's the skin. That means the snake is gone. There's nothing to worry about. So yeah.
It could be up under some of these things.
No, ain't nothing here warm enough for him, baby. He gotta get curled up somewhere. We're good. We're good. But let me do a little walk around inspection of the area for.
Well, we done been around here now.
Yeah, we done walked around the whole thing. So, all right, just wanted to share that with you, fam. Hey, what's up, fam?
Hey, family.
Mission accomplished. So, we want to come out here using just what's in our go bags, our survival bags. We want to be able to set up an improvised shelter, build a fire, use our sterno stove, and basically just get accustomed to seeing what we need and getting the idea of what we need to add, what we need to take away from our bag. Bonus, Peggy liked it.
I did.
Peggy had a good time, so that's the bonus. Now, people been like, "Oh, Peggy, you in trouble for the past 2 or 3 days," and I'm just like, "No, she isn't. No, she isn't." But she got out here, started off. we first hit ground. Peggy was walking on the ground, and realized there's a lot of holes and stuff. The ground wasn't paved or flat or solid in a lot of places. Lots of holes and lots of dips. And she would sink in every once in a while, making waves. Somebody calls those holes. Animals.
Something.
Yeah, something calls those holes.
But all in all, it was a good time. Like once I gave it a chance, and so if we had to bug out, I think I would be okay. Like somebody else said in the comments, we would have to get better sleeping tents. We didn't bring any out here, but I'm just saying, if we were going to sleep out, we would have to get something more comfortable that could fit in our bag. So that's the only thing I would change. Like I would want something on the ground, and then put my tent on top of, or put my sleeping bag or whatever I needed on top of it. But
yeah, that's something we got to try to figure out, because in order to have a sleeping bag and a better tent, that takes up a lot more space. It's not something that fits in a survival bag. If you want a nice solid 6-foot ground tent, it's going to be something that doesn't really fit in a survival bag.
You could use like one of those little things they use at the beach where you could just pump it up. You know what I'm saying? The inflatables.
Yeah.
Like, I wonder if you could use something like that, because that will fold down flat and inside your bag.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's something somewhere.
Yeah.
I just have to find it. I haven't found it.
I'm gonna move the seats to the outside of the bag. The little stools we got, they work really good, by the way.
Those were awesome.
Yeah, so I'm moving those to the outside of the bag, so we're gonna have more room on the inside of the bag, and maybe we'll find some sort of inflatable mat and maybe a tent that can go inside the main bag, the big bag, my bag. Yeah. We're not gonna get two, because people always want to know, like, what if I get separated? We're not gonna walk around with 2 giant tents and 2 giant sets of inflatables and stuff like that. Yeah. Sometimes you got to be able to just understand that we stay together. So we can't have total redundancy and stuff, but we want to divide up most of the stuff. Food, radios, hygiene items and stuff. We want to have some of each in both bags. Yeah. That stuff we can do, but we can't have total redundancy.
Yeah, we can't.
But
like I say, it was nice. Now, we couldn't finish cooking because the winds are pretty high right now. Yeah. And the sterno just didn't really do any good. If we had bought that other cooktop with the, what do you call it? The other cooktop.
Oh, the butane stove.
If we had bought the butane stove, we would have been able to cook a meal.
Yeah.
But we couldn't on this because the wind was just blowing so high, and the flame just wouldn't touch the pot hardly.
Exactly.
So we let it sit out there for like 30 minutes, and we barely saw bubbles at the bottom of the water. So, I mean,
the butane stove is a good size. It comes in a case, but you know what though? If I just take the chairs out and put the butane stoves in, I can do that. Then maybe I can tie an inflatable to the outside or set an inflatable to the side or something like that.
We'll just have to figure it out. We're not asking what you guys do. We're just going to try to figure something out that will work for us. But I tell you what, I would love to be a camper since I can't go on a cruise right now. I'm like, because there's like 8 families out here, and then there's one guy in this tent. I'm going to try to get a picture of him out here before we leave. But they have these set up campers and everything, and I would really like to try camping. I really do, because it's so peaceful. You get away from everything. You unplug. Like, I had no desire to pull out my phone other than to record.
This is the longest I've seen Peggy go without checking her social media at all.
Yeah, so that's big.
That's big.
Because my phone is at my hip.
Yeah.
But I didn't have a desire to pick up my phone. We walked 3.5 miles, fresh air. We ran into a couple nice people. The restrooms and stuff, if we decided to stay here, the amenities are really nice. They have a laundry room, and then they have bathrooms, and Donna will insert what I recorded as far as the women's bathroom here. You can see the showers are nice and neat and clean.
We didn't really get a chance to use the little the collapsible porta john kind of thing that you purchased and stuff, but we wasn't going to use that out here because there's too many people out here anyway.
Yeah, we were just out it was too open.
Yeah, it's too
for
open.
It was too open for it, but I tell you what, only one person came by while we were out here. So if Donald had like a tarp or something that he could hold, I probably could have used the bathroom in that.
So like I said, hey fam, we're not expert. We just trying to learn how to use our stuff. We're not trying to give you guys advice or anything. We just want to share with you our journey on becoming more and more self-sufficient and more prepared for any situation.
But as we come out here more and more, because we're going to keep coming out, and the more we come out here, the more we learn.
All right, fam. Well, that's it for the day. We really appreciate you guys. I call it a huge success. I just want to thank you guys for going along the journey with us, and just want to remind you guys to go out there and do something good for yourself.
And for others as well.
And for others as well. Y'all take it easy, fam.
Have a great weekend.
Bye.
Bye.
Take me in your arms, do just what you want.